Hello everyone, how are you? This is Joanna today, and today I went out to our Burkhart area, which is different from our Eastland Mall area. Our Eastland Mall area is usually when I bring you hauls that have come from the mall, Macy's, Dillard's, Bath and Body Works, that such. Burkhart is our area that actually has Pier 1, Target, Walmart, Kohl's, and that's the area I went out into today to find various items. Now, I did not get everything that I intended to get because I either couldn't find it or I did not like the choices, but I did get a few other things in the process. So I'm going to share with you what I got. My stops today were TJ Maxx, which I only got that bag and these salts, Ulta, and Pier 1 and Kohl's. So I'm going to share with you what I got. So I went out for various reasons to find some things for gifts, to complete the gifts I'm working on, and to find some things for myself, and just in general, whatever I could see. So if you'll recall, one of the posts that I made on Instagram was that there were some things that I wanted, and one of them was a sweater. Well, they've since gotten the sweater back in, and I was able to order it. I do still want the one from Penny's, which I haven't gotten yet. I haven't tried it on to see if I like it, but the one that I said sold out on me might be on its way to me. I don't have the order confirmation yet, but it was in stock for me to go ahead to try to order it in the size that I needed. When I first tried to order it, it was only available in plus size of 1, 2, and 3X. So I was in TJ Maxx, and for $3.99 I got these bath salts. And even though it's hot right now, I do take baths in the winter, in which I have more bath bombs to work through, and I do love the is it Dr. Teal's bath salts? I do like bath salts in general. I used to buy the Village bath salts. So when I saw that Tree Hut had some, they only had the tropical mango. I don't think these were the ones in my picture. I'm not sure. I just remember finding a bunch of Tree Hut stuff on Ulta, and then I put it in my photo. My daughter really favors the Tree Hut brand. I actually have items that I have hauled from them. They're I don't know if it's called Nut, but I have one that's a very strong coffee type scent, and it's one of their original scents. I've not touched any of that stuff yet, and I've had it for a few years. It is still good because I do still check on it, and I aim to start pulling it out this fall and winter and using it. I do have scrubs. Now, my daughter favors that line, like I said, and she will generally, as soon as I give her something, she's in it. That's how I used to be before I acquired all the stuff that I had. And I kind of hate that because sometimes I love that I have so many choices. Other times it's overwhelming because I am one person, one female with enough personal product for a home of 20. So I am indeed trying to use some stuff up, but I did want to get these, especially at $3.99. And this is just Tropical Mango Shea Moisturizing Epsom Salt. And it says, soothe aches and pains while softening skin with Tree Hut Tropical Mango. Shea Moisturizing Epsom Salt. And then it says it's certified organic shea butter and mango, and it adds natural sources of antioxidants, vitamins A, C, and E, and F. I don't know what vitamin F is, to nourish your skin, while the magnesium sulfate soothes away soreness. So I really do like these products, and I will be getting into this. And that was all that I got from TJ Maxx, was just that and that little Paris bag that I showed. Then I happened into Ulta, and what I got from Ulta took me by surprise. I went in there to see if they had the Luminous products in the store. The girl said they didn't. The ones that I ordered that I showed you on here were discounted because they're also discounted on the Luminous site. I do still want the lip balm if I can get it. I want that reddish orangish lipstick, their highlighter, and the darker of the liquid lipsticks. But if I don't get those items, I do have the ones that I wanted. So I ended up going in there because I was trying not to use my credit card, and I asked if I had any points, and she said that I did. I think I had about $23 or $24, but I don't know how that works. So I don't know if I had to be within. I just know that the item that I got, I only paid $1.07 for out of pocket. So they finally got some of this in. And I was kind of on the fence about this brand. I don't really know that much about them, but once I decided that I wanted their foundation, I knew that I had to go ahead and try their eyeshadow. Now, I don't know. I do know that they said that this is really pigmented and it is from a woman of color owned company. Other than that, I don't know much about it because we don't usually have these brands. There are a lot of brands that I see here on YouTube with you guys that we don't have here. So I was happy when I saw this in store. I'm hoping that they'll get the foundation and the concealer in because I don't like getting things offline. So I'm going to go ahead and try to open this up and see what we've got going on inside here. Sometimes I hate when things are double sealed like that because things can still be broken if they're dropped, but at the same time, it's good that they're double sealed. But that seal right there was something else. So, because I was unfamiliar with what palette I wanted, I believe this one is just the Nubian. And I picked it because it was a bunch of browns. And this is what it looks like. There's a little piece right there of eyeshadow that I don't want to rub. But for the most part, my palette is okay. You can see that right there. But for the most part, it appears okay. And it was double sealed, so there are no touches in it. But I definitely wanted it for these mattes. You've heard me say a while ago that I had an eyeshadow by Lancome called Scene. I have been searching for that kind of brown ever since, and it was basically the color of my eyelid. Now that I know more technical terms, it muted out the shade of my eyelid, and now it would be a perfect color. So I have been on the hunt down for any brown like that. Of all the palettes that I have, I do not have a brown like that, but I am glad that I got this since I was unfamiliar with their stuff, and I did just want to go ahead and try that out. And I just took that little bit that was on there and tried to put it on my hand. I don't know if you'll be able to see it right here, that little bit though, but just that little bit. There's color there from just that little bit. But I went ahead and got this for $1.07 out of pocket. That wasn't bad. I hear great things about the quality of those eyeshadows. It was just different things that other different people had with the owner and all that, and different ones that I watched, but I wanted to go ahead and get that. So the only other thing I got from TJ Maxx was this. As you can see, it is empty because I don't have any cherry Coke here. So I got to make sure though that I got all that off my hands, because what I got from Kohl's is, you know that I said I was putting together a little gift for my friend Emerald that had a baby, and her baby is I think 10 or 11 days old, but I got this outfit in 9 months. And guys, it's been 20 years since I purchased baby clothes, but I wanted to get something big enough that her baby could wear. But even to me, this seems so tiny and little because I haven't bought baby clothes in years, and this is for 9 months. So I'm hoping that her baby can wear this when it gets cold, because it's going to be a minute before I can see her, and I might have to give this to someone to get to her. So this, in addition to that baby blanket, is my gift. And if I can find anything between now and then, I will add to it. We don't have a lot of baby stores like we did have, and I hate that. But I definitely want to get her a baby gift card or something like that. I got house shoes to round out one of the cancer care boxes, so these will be going out of town. And these were on a nice sale. These are really nice, comfy house shoes, and I wanted to get something comfortable. And these are the Deer, is it Deer foam? I know there's an isotoner. Okay, these say Deer foams. I have to make sure I say that right. House shoes like this are very comfortable and very nice, so I got those. And let's see, what else did I get in here? I actually forget what I get when I go buy stuff. This item is for me. I could not remember if I have ever hauled alpaca my bags on here. So again, I might have something. The one that I did find near this shade was my Something Old Geezers. This one right here, though, is from the Peru OPI collection. And I did have the last one that goes to my Scotland, but I ended up putting it back. I also had coffee, and I ended up putting that back because it was a big thing of Maxwell House, and I kind of didn't want that big thing. And they gave me more Kohl's Cash. I usually thought you had to spend more money. So I got $5 in Kohl's Cash, which is why I went out there to begin with. And I must have been hungry because I completely forgot that I bought these. The almond bar by them that I bought, I thought was going to have almonds in it. It didn't. It didn't even have almond pieces in it. But this one right here is limited edition milk chocolate pumpkin spice filling. I thought I'd try this. I do like Godiva chocolate. This one is my favorite one. A friend of mine years ago got one because I liked it and she hated it when she bit into it. And I told her I felt the same way when I first tried one of these. It is a dark bittersweet chocolate with a super sweet tart raspberry gel on the inside. And when I first bit into one of these, like I just took a big old hunking bite like a regular candy bar and I didn't like it either. And then one day I went back to it because I still had, what was left of it at home. And I just felt like something, bittersweet and it hit the spot. So there's a lot of things that I discover that I actually did not like at first. So if I take little nibbles of this, you know what I mean? How you savor your chocolate, it works just fine. Because I also like the Hershey's bittersweet dark chocolate or whatever that one is that they sell. And I didn't like it at first either. So I think that is all that I got from Kohl's. And the next thing that I got was from Pier 1. And I really, truly hope, guys, that I was careful because this is glass. And y'all have all heard my story about glass. So I'm going to put this in my lap like this and hope that I don't do damage. And I hope you can hear me. So the first two things that I got were gifts for another gift that I'm putting together. And these are monogram napkins with B and J. I just hate that they're not the same color. One is cream colored and more is off-white. But up close, I don't know if you can see that. They're detailed with that lace. They're very pretty. So I hope that they can get use out of these. Because I wanted to give them something for them as a couple. And like a little small home item, but I didn't know. And then I think I got a couple of these little pins. I wanted another purple one, but they didn't have any. And I've purchased these over the years. You guys have seen these. Some of you that have entered my giveaways have won them. I call these desk pins. My favorite four are these two, the purple and the aqua colored one, and they didn't have any, but I'm assuming these are like remnant pins, remnant or remains from whatever. But I wish they had this aqua type teal one, but they don't. I had a box in that color, but I really do like these. I wish that the cap snapped on the other end, and they do not. Even though these are very, very weak, I keep buying them because they're very pretty. They are a desk pin. If you're someone that has an office and you keep pins in your desk or you put them in a little can on top of your desk or a cup, they are perfect for that. However, I would not recommend putting these in a school bag or in your purse. A lot of mine have torn up. And as you witness, I foolishly forgot and took one of mine and tried to get into a box with it. I think that the inside is plastic that's painted silver, but they're very pretty. And every time I have some, people want to know what I have. So I would like to get another purple one and a couple of more aqua ones. And I do have many of these from when I first started buying them. They also make a little jewel box, but they are very, very weak. So if you get these, make sure you have them somewhere where your pen is just laying flat. Don't put them in a school bag. Don't put them in your purse. Even in my pocket, if I bump into something, they do tear up. So I think the next two items that I got, were these candles. Oh, look, I got a third one. I wasn't aware I got another green one. And I normally don't like Pier 1 candles. I generally prefer Bath and Body Works candles. I used to like Yankee, but I never bought a lot of Yankee candles. The only candles by Yankee that I bought when I would buy them was the Buttercream in the Midsummer's Night and their version of Lemon Lavender. And the only other ones that would break in between there was Wedding Day, but by the time I started buying candles, they made that an online exclusive. And the one called Dream by the Fire. I really, really like that one. And I think these candles might have been on sale. I can't really tell. It says $16.99 with $6 off. I think they gave me $6 off. they gave me something else off. So I don't know how much they originally were, but it looks like 10 or maybe 11 something. I do know, surprisingly, my whole total was $36.71. And I just wanted to put something on my credit card so that I don't lose it. Because a lot of times, if you let your credit cards go inactive for over a year, they will just close them out. And I didn't want to take a chance with that. So what I actually put on my card, I can pay off in one fell swoop. But I really do still prefer Bath and Body Works candles to these. But this one, I got their version of pumpkin spice. And it is a 3-wick scented candle. And it says with notes of cinnamon, pumpkin, and brown sugar. And this one actually smelled good. I did go around smelling them because, like I said, I get a lot of their pillar type candles for decoration purposes only. And then they have sweet caramel pumpkin, and this is with notes of orange, cinnamon, and pumpkin. Now, I will say this does not smell better than Bath and Body Works. It's like the scent of this candle is like the scent of that lid, basically. And this pumpkin spice one, it does smell really, really nice. But again, it does not top the Bath and Body Works candles. But these are nice to give for people that just like lighting candles. There are some people that prefer these over Bath and Body Works, but I have not been pleased with the scent of one when I've lit it from any of the ones that I have purchased that I can remember. Like, I've not been like, oh my God, I got to get another one of those, or let me give this to somebody as a gift, like I have with some Yankee and with a lot of Bath and Body Works candles. I still have yet to try the Sonoma brand, but I do like these things. Now, they did have another item at Kohl's that I wanted. They had this little round thing that had lights, and I really don't need that kind of stuff because I kind of have nowhere to put it. Like, I'm in an apartment, but I don't have the storage that you have in a house when you bring out your, fall foliage decorations and all that. I don't. I might have a piece or two laying around, and usually a lot of the cute little candle holders that I've gotten, I've ended up giving them to people because I haven't been using them. So, but that was it. I believe that's all that I got. So I think these candles were on a nice sale because I got 2 candles, 3 pins, and these 2 little napkin things, and I'm thinking that's it. But these right here, they could not have been $16.99 because whatever my receipt says, it's got $16.99, and then it says minus $6.99, and then it says 25% off entire purchase. And then it's got excluding clearance. So I don't think these were on clearance, or it's not a clearance sticker. But I do know that I must have got these for $10, if nothing else. So I got 2 of these for $20. So that was it. Until the next time, everyone have a great day. And if you have any of these candles, let me know your specific thoughts on these. I have been trying to look for Pier 1 candle videos on purpose, and I'm not coming up with much. But again, have a great evening.